Hey guys, what I want to chat with you about today is, well, this is something that I don't know if you guys hear quite a bit, but I hear it, and I'm guessing if I hear it, you hear it as well. Have you ever heard people say to you, "I just don't like change"? I don't like change. The change is not good. I just don't like change. I remember my dad telling me a story that his grandfather or his father, so it's my grandfather, my father's father would say to my dad, "Don't ever get one of those automatic transmission cars. It's just another thing that'll go wrong." And I used to laugh at that when he would tell me that story, because my parents have such a hard time with change. I mean, guys, my parents are 88 and 84, and I'm not kidding when I tell you this. I am not kidding when I tell you this. They got call waiting like 5 years ago. Like 5 years ago. And yes, my parents still have a landline. And I know I just insulted somebody because you're like, "Steve, I'm listening to this call on a landline right now." They still have a landline. Listen, change is automatic. Please understand that change is automatic. Progress is not. Whether we have anything to do with it or not, there's going to be change. The difference is in how you deal with the change. Because if you can't handle the change, you're going to have no progress. Okay? Change is automatic, progress is not. Now, what you've got to have is you've got to have a vision for what you really, really want. Okay? You've got to find something that really excites you, and it must have the power to pull you, not push you. All right? What pulls you out of bed every single day? Is there something that pulls you out of bed every single day? Or are you living your life right now and you're going, "Yeah, this is pushing me out of bed"? No, you've got to get excited about something that pulls you out of bed every single day. And it's like you wake up before the alarm because you can't wait to get on with your day and to share what you're excited about. Now, when I talk about what your vision is, you know the old saying about, if you want the island, burn the boats. Have you guys heard that before? I'm assuming you've heard that. In other words, if you really, really want to take that island, well, burn the boats. Burn the boats. Because when you burn the boats, there is no going back. There's no going back. And when things get tough, you've got to push through. And what I'm going to ask you to do when things get tough is just try one more time. You guys, just try one more time. I believe that our greatest weakness lies in giving up. Too many people give up when things really don't go their way. But there is so much value, there's so much power in trying just one more time. And think about this. If you struggle to get a prospect to understand the opportunity, just try one more time. If you struggle to get somebody to even try our product as a customer, just try one more time. If you struggle to get people to events or to hold a home party, or maybe even just to get people in front of the opportunity, do me a favor. Just try one more time. Guys, there is so much value in staying in the game and polishing your skills. And when you polish your skills, you can just kind of sit back and go, "All right, how can I be better? How can I be better?" And then just try one more time. It's that determination that you're going to go out there and you're going to share your story. You're going to share our products and you're going to share the opportunity just one more time. And you will see the results exponentially. Just do it one more time. I think I've told you guys this story a number of times, but I remember when I was building my business, this is back in the early 90s. And I told you, I said, "Hey, my original goal was to supplement my teaching income by $200 a month because that's what my car payment was." Well, guys, I didn't quit my job until I was making about $7,000 a month. Okay? Now, I know some of you know this already, but when I was teaching school, I was bringing home $1,486 a month. That was my take-home pay. Now, I know, I sound like your parents? and your grandparents. It's like, I walked to school, uphill both ways. And I know times were different and all that kind of stuff, but I was bringing home $1,486 a month. And I did not quit my job to do my side gig full time until I was making $7,000 a month. And listen, and it was a struggle. It was a struggle. It wasn't just steady growth to 7,000. It was up and down and up and down and up and down. And then I remember I got my income to $42,000 in 1 month. Okay, I'm sorry, 46. It was 46,000 in 1 month. And the next month it went to 86. All right? And I'm just like, this is amazing, you guys. This is the greatest thing I ever saw in my life. We're going to go over $100,000 the next month, blah, blah, blah. And, I'm already spending the money. And so it's like, yeah, this is amazing. And what pulled me out of bed was I couldn't wait to go talk to the next person. Well, we got our commission check the next month, and my income went from 86,000 to 57,000. And I thought the world was going to end. Guys, I was mad because I made 57,000 in 1 month. I was mad when that happened. And that's coming from somebody who used to bring home $1,486 a month. I was making $23,000 a year, and now I'm mad because I made $57,000 in 1 month when I thought I was going to make $100,000. So what do you do? What do you do? It's like, is the world coming to an end? It's like, no. What I did was I just went out and did what I had to do one more time. I just went out and I prospected and I found somebody that I could share the opportunity with, and I just did the presentation one more time. And I met people and I developed relationships just one more time. Guys, understand what we do in this business, okay? We build relationships and then we share with them how incredibly excited we are about what we're doing. And if it doesn't work out for you, just do it one more time. Just do it one more time. Guys, it's because of the struggles that you face that you become the person that you are today. And without the struggle, you're not going to have much. And I know some of you are like, Steve, when is this struggle ever going to end? I've got this going on and this going on. It's like, yeah, I know. There's all different degrees of struggle. But the reward is coming. The reward is coming. I had those days when I wanted to quit. Guys, I wanted to quit this business 1,000 times. Not lately, but 1,000 times. And I started over. I remember, we were making a ton of money. I mean, we were probably making, well over $40,000 a month. And I thought, okay, my organization, they're a bunch of bums. I'm starting over. I'm just going to go get some new people. Nobody's doing anything. Doesn't that sound ridiculous, you guys? And so I said, all right, I got to go out there and I'm going to put 20 new people into my business. And that's what I did. I started over. And when things weren't going the way that I thought they should go, I just did what I was supposed to do one more time. You guys, I found a reason to keep going. So if you're having a particularly bad day, just remember, there's always a reason to quit. You can just look around. There's always a reason to stop doing this. But there's also a reason to stay. There's also a reason to stay. This business, it's not perfect. It's certainly not perfect. And it's never going to be perfect. But remember this, it's better than anything else out there. It's better than anything else. When I look at what people are doing to make extra money today, and, they call this the gig economy, and I see people delivering pizzas, and I see people, door dashing food and giving people rides. Isn't that funny when your parents said, don't get into a car with strangers? Now we have an app on our phone that says, get into a car with a stranger, right? Because that person wants to make some extra money. And you guys, it's pennies. These, every time that I get into an Uber or a Lyft, I basically interview the driver. And I said, hey, how long have you been doing this? Well, I've been doing it for such and such. I said, well, do you do anything else? I go, yeah, I'm an engineer by trade, and I'm just doing this on the side. I'm like, what the heck? I said, and I'll ask him. I'll flat out ask him. I said, well, you're working today, from 4 in the afternoon. I said, how long are you going to be out here? They said, well, I'll probably be here till, almost midnight. I said, okay, from 4 to midnight, how much money are you going to make? He goes, maybe 75 to $100. And I'm like, what? What? Guys, imagine if you worked your business 8 hours today. You just worked it hard for 8 hours. You're going to be making a heck of a lot more than $100. I'll tell you that. All right? What we have is not perfect, but it's better than anything out there. And please understand this. The struggle is worth it.